Can we please, for the love of mankind, have at least one fucking game that is not a complete heart attack for Yankees fans? Yankees managed to pick up the victory 5-3 over the Boston Red Sox and pull even in the loss column. Jordan Montgomery made his return. He was solid. He wasn't great, but he was solid. He was good enough. The bullpen did a great job. Albert Abreu was fantastic. Yanks got key hits from Luke Voit and Giancarlo Stanton. And Johnny Lasagna worked in and out of trouble in the 7th to preserve the victory. Yanks take a big one. Now it's on to Game 2. Lineup for the second game in the Bronx. DJ LeMahieu once again leading off. He is at second base. Brett Gardner out there again in center field this evening. Aaron Judge gets half a night off. He is your DH in Game 2. Joey Gallo out there in left field. He homered yesterday. Giancarlo Stanton picked up a big base hit in Game 1. He is in right field. Rougned Odor once again out there at third base where he's been slowly and steadily improving. Luke Voit is your first baseman in the nightcap. Tyler Wade gets the start at shortstop this evening. And Kyle Higashioka will be behind the dish. Gary Sanchez is back, but he caught the first game of the doubleheader. And on the mound, Luis, the real deal Hill. He features a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, an improving slider, and he is yet to be scored upon in his first 2 big league starts. Let's see what he can do tonight against the Boston Red Sox. This one to pass them in the standings. This episode is brought to you by Manscaped, makers of the Lawnmower 4.0 and the Performance Package. A lot of people ask me, how can they support the podcast? And one way that you can do it is by supporting my sponsor, Manscaped. The Lawnmower 4.0. This thing is an amazing little tool. It's got the skin-safe blade. It prevents nicks, tugs, all that uncomfortable stuff. It's got this LED spotlight in case you decide to trim your beanbag during the middle of a blackout. It's waterproof, so you can take it in the shower. And look at this box. This is an amazing box. Nothing shitty has ever come in a box this nice. Wireless, it's rechargeable, it's quiet, and you can save 20% and get free shipping by visiting manscaped.com and using the code NYY Recaps at checkout. That's 20% off and free shipping using the code NYY Recaps. Your balls will thank you. Hey, everybody, how's it going? That was a big win today. Yankees picked up a 5-3 victory. I meant to bleep out the F word in my intro, so apologies if your ears were offended. Get some light in here. There we go. A little bit more light up in this piece. Got a lot of people in here. We got Lori C. We got E. We got Just a Random Rail Fan. We've got GB. Andrew Thomasone loves the real deal heel. We got Caleb. We got Big Slick. We got Lakota. We got FG. We got Kyle Awa. We got Rob Freeman. Think I saw a couple more. Let's see. Hey, we got SB Games. We got Aryav Yas. We got Sprinting Water back. All right. We got our second downvote of the night. Must be a Red Sox fan. Thank you for the engagement. Downvotes actually help just as much as upvotes do. And I don't care what you think because I make the most of my opportunities here. I hope you guys are having a good night. I'm looking at Aaron Boone give a press conference now. I think we're a couple minutes away from first pitch. I've got some topics for tonight that I'll put up in just a minute. We got Skinny Lito. We got Sam Guzman. Everybody coming on board. Let's see here.
Hello.
Lakota says that was an amazing comeback for Loizaga last game. Wasn't it, though? Let's see here. Make this a little bigger. There we go. You guys should be able to see it now. Let me make my the little TV box a little bit smaller. I feel like it's cutting into my yeah, it's tough. We'll see. All right, that's good enough. Sam Guzman says, time to overtake the Red Sox. Yeah, I agree. It's I'm hard to I just can't even fathom that we've gotten to this point. The Yankees looked dead in the water a month ago. They've really turned it on, especially with everybody out. You didn't figure that they were going to be able to get this done, but they've done well. Kyle Awa says, hot lasagna. Andrew Thomason says, will you be making merch? I do have merch. If you go to the links in the description, I have a Teespring store with all sorts of merch. Alex Xavier says, how's your day been? Man, it sucked. It sucked. I was on conference calls all day. And if you've never been on a conference call, it's no fun. It's no fun. Just sitting there listening to other people talk all day long. Lori C says she was feeling sick when lasagna loaded the bases. I think flu-like symptoms are a symptom of a heart attack. I was actually on a conference call when the game was going on, and I was sitting there. I was on mute, so I was just growling. Come on. Then you get this game underway. It is 7:07. Big Slick says, can we get some Florial or Allen playing time? I love both of those guys. I wish we could bring them back up. Brett Gardner out there in center field tonight. He's actually been playing pretty well. I'm really excited about Luis Gil. Got the lineup for the Red Sox. We got Kiki Hernandez at second, Alex Verdugo in left, Xander Bogaerts at short, Rafael Devers at third, JD Martinez in right, Kyle Schwarber at DH, Kevin Plawecki at catcher, Jarren Duran in center, and Travis Shaw behind the dish. That is 5 lefties against Luis Gil, who is 1-0 on the season, 11 innings, 3 walks, 14 strikeouts. I am watching on MLB TV, so if you want the play-by-play and want to kind of keep up with me, just kind of sync it up to whatever I'm doing for the play-by-play or whatever. I'm so tired, man. My job was just kicking my ass today, so I'm glad we're not doing a recap. I just kind of want to sit back and watch the game tonight. Luis Gil's first pitch of the game is a fastball at 97 up above the zone. 1-0. Kiki Hernandez kills the Yankees. The collector says, why did the Yankees send down Ridings? I don't have any idea. I was shocked when I saw that. It'll be a 1-0 pitch from Gil. Strike on the outside corner at 96. Got a super chat from Jesus Chavez. Let's go. We need to get this win. I appreciate that, Jesus.
Nobody messes with the Jesus.
1-1 is a strike. So let's get the first topic of the night here. Which Yankee would you like to have dinner with, living or dead? You can have one dinner with any Yankee that you want. Who's it going to be? Hey, we got SB Games in the house. Sprinting Water, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. It'll be a 1-2 from Luis Gil. Fastball at 98 is fouled away. FG has a good point, says Ridings was sent down and Nick Nelson is still here. Yeah, that's hard to believe. Yankees for life. If you have MLB TV, that's what I'm watching on. It's a app. They used to let you buy one game at a time. FG says Babe Ruth. I bet he knew how to party. The 1-2 is sliced to right field. Stanton drifts in and towards the line, and he makes the catch. Stanton looks comfortable out there. 1 down. Greg Bird, Brett Gardner, Jolton Joe DiMaggio. I mean, if he was hanging out with Marilyn Monroe, I actually married Marilyn Monroe, he had to have, I bet he paid for a lot of dinners. Let's put it that way. Got Yogi. Stuck says Zach Britton. Why? Mike Bragg says Paul O'Neill or Bernie. Garrett Porter says Jeter. The first pitch to Verdugo is high. Fastball. David Cohn. Don Mattingly. Mattingly would probably be my choice, too. He's my favorite of all time. 1-0 pitch is also high. 95. Up out of the zone. Lori C says Babe Ruth. Hot dogs and beer. And you know Babe Ruth is buying. Babe Ruth used to always pick up the tab. 2-0 pitch. High fastball. Swung on and missed. 96. Andrew Thompson says, I know he's not a Yankee, but John Sterling, that would be a fun meal. I've heard John Sterling has some great stories. He used to go to dinner with Joe Torre every road trip. Spilled water over myself. The 2-1 pitch is in the zone, but it's called a ball. It was 98. He missed his spot, but it was probably just the movement of the catcher. Sunil says, any updates on Sevy? Not yet. I'm not going to put every comment up on screen just because my hand is kind of hurting me, so I want to cut down on my repetitive clicks tonight. 3-1 pitch is high. I will put up the super donos, and I will put up the occasional interesting comment. We got an Andy Pettit from Yankees for Life. Caleb Siegel says Judge. Remember, the knock on Heel when he was in the minor leagues was his command, but he hasn't had bad command since he's gotten to the major leagues. 14 strikeouts, 3 walks. Bogart's up, hitting .309. Ten pitches so far for Heel. 5 strikes. Takes a slider over the inside corner at 83 miles an hour for a strike. Sam Guzman says Mariano. I saw somebody else said Mariano just so they could find out he has a personality. I think he's fun in real life. Seven-inning game tonight. That's one of the reasons I chose to do a watch party. A lot easier than 9 innings. This one is hit well to center field, but right at Gardner, who makes the catch. And there are 2 away. 12 pitches for Heel so far. By the way, in case you missed it, Jonathan Loizaga picked up the belt in the first game for pitching out of that jam that he actually put himself in, but we'll forget about that. Game tonight is on WPIX, which has all the same graphics and the same announcers as Yes Network, just a different channel. Luis Heel wearing number 81. I wish they'd give him a lower number. First pitch to Devers is a slider, outside corner. It looks like more of a cutter to me. Doesn't have a big break. It's a late hard break. Fouled away. Kyle Owa says WB Mason whistle. The 0-1 pitch to Devers. Swung on and popped up to short. Wade camped under it, called off by Gallo, who makes the catch, and we get through the first inning. No runs, no hits, 1 man left on base, and at the end of a half inning, it is 0-0. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'm going to be taking commercial breaks tonight, just so I don't get the... All right, we are back in the Bronx. Starting lineup, in case you missed it, DJ is leading off. Brett Gardner batting second in center field. Aaron Judge is your DH, getting half a night off. Joey Gallo out there in left field. Giancarlo Stanton is in right field tonight. Odor is at third base. Luke Voit at first base, dropped to 7th in the order. Tyler Wade batting 8th, and Kyle Higashioka batting 9th. Nathan Eovaldi on the mound for the Red Sox. He's 10-7, 3.92 ERA, 134 strikeouts in 133 innings pitched. He kind of looks like Wilson from House. Who remembers that show? First pitch, 95 on the outside corner for Eovaldi. Strike one. Ground ball, base hit through the right side for DJ LeMahieu, who seems like he's been at about 270 for pretty much a few months now. Picks up a base hit through the opposite side. Nice piece of hitting. A very Derek Jeterian kind of hit. It's exactly what Jeter used to do. Again, which Yankee would you like to have dinner with, living or dead? THG says he'd like to have it with Whitey Ford. GB says 452 average for good old Whitey boy in the last 14 games. I am on MLB TV, so I'm a few seconds behind you guys. Brett Gardner steps in for me, takes a fastball away for a strike. So for the play-by-play experience, just kind of sync up with my play-by-play here. Gardner hitting .211 on the season. Looks focused. Takes a fastball away. Eovaldi is flying open on his front side. That's what I always say Clark Schmidt does. You can tell when that happens. A symptom of that is that the pitcher will miss up an arm side. That means he's opening up his front side, his front shoulder too early. It'll be a 2-0 pitch to Brett Gardner. The collector wants to have dinner with Heel. I understand why. He is the real deal. It'll be a 2-0 from Eovaldi. Popped up. Looks like it's in play, drifting towards foul territory, and it's going to make the seats. First row, right behind the dugout. 2-1. Yankees for Life says, do you have cable? I got rid of my cable a couple years ago. I do have cable. I have DirecTV, satellite. I've been a DirecTV subscriber for like 15 years. Alexander Patton wants to have dinner with Mickey Mantle. Don't offer to pick up the drink tab. It'll be a 2-1 from Eovaldi to Brett Gardner. Chris Villarreal says Alfonso Soriano. CC Art says maybe Nestor Cortez. Sprinting Water says Rizzo. Some Italian food. Now you got me thinking about Italian food. Thanks a lot. I had eggs for dinner. Breakfast for dinner night. It's 2-2 on Gardner. Yankees for Life says, I have dinner with you, Derek. Appreciate that.
Yummy.
Gardner grounds it to second. This should be 2. To second for 1. They're not going to turn 2. Gardner beats it out. It's going to be a force out. Fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, the big guy. I may have to take a night off tomorrow, guys. And it's probably not going to be the worst thing because Andrew Haney is pitching. But I got some stuff to do, and I might have to miss a night. So, sorry. Aaron Judge steps in. First pitch. Swings and misses at a slider away. 0-1. Wompbag Doodle says, nothing wrong with breakfast for dinner. Best meal of the day. I don't usually have breakfast for breakfast. We typically have breakfast for dinner. Sometimes I have it for lunch. Today I had a hamburger for lunch. It'll be an 0-1 pitch to Judge, who's hitting 286. Fastball right down the middle, and he takes it for a strike. 0-2. That's a pitch you got to hit right there. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you're looking for right there. 0-1 fastball right down the middle. Not going to get much better hit. Much better pitch, rather. It'll be an 0-2 from Uvalde. Looked like a splitter. Misses low. Joey Gallo on deck. I'm yawning already in its first inning. This might be a long night. Oh! It'll be a 1-2. Fastball outside. Just missed off the outside part of the plate. Evaldi wants it. He's screaming, but it clearly missed. Uvalde's average fastball is 96.9 miles an hour. He's had 2 Tommy John surgeries. 2-2 pitch. Cutter in the dirt at 91. 3-2. Good at bat for Aaron Judge. I would have tried to hit the 0-2 pitch myself, or the 0-1 pitch myself, the fastball, but we'll take it. Wompbag says send Gardy here. I don't know. Judge swings and misses a lot. Maybe. Runner does go. Swung on and missed, and Gardy steals second base. So they do send him, and he steals, but Judge strikes out, so not the end of the world. Good jump for Brett Gardner. He still runs well. Good slide. He gets into that slide early. Ricky Henderson used to slide so late. That's one of the reasons he stole so many bases. He was going full speed for a long time, and he would get down late. Comes Joey Gallo. Got a base open, though. Stanton on deck. I got to think they're going to pitch around Joey Gallo. He's not going to see much to hit. First pitch to Gallo. Fastball right down the chute. 98 miles an hour. He takes it for a strike. Wish he has that one back. 113 games this year. 29 homers, 63 RBIs, 847 OPS. I heard David Cohn reference the circle of trust today, which we talked about in last night's broadcast. Lori C. with the dono. Appreciate that, Lori C.
Lori C. Payer of the light bill.
Appreciate that. Lori is a legend. 25 Perez says he needs a home run from Joey Gallo for his home run challenge card. Got a lot of people calling home runs from Gallo in the chat. I don't know about that. I don't love the matchup of Gallo and Uvalde for some reason. I feel like he's going to work him with cutters. It's tough for Gallo to connect on a cutter and get it in the air. I feel like Odor is a better matchup for Nate Uvalde. Maybe even Tyler Wade. Although Tyler Wade doesn't always hit good hard fastballs. Gallo swings through a high fastball at 96. Laura Volpe says dinner with Joe D or Joe Torre. Any Joe, basically. Joey Gallo says, Coney's a secret New York Yankees recap watcher. NYY Recaps, baby. Yeah, I hope so. I did a video about him and I sent it to him, but I asked him to be on the show. He hasn't come on yet, obviously. Maybe this winter. Maybe when we get a little bit bigger. Gallo pops it up. That should do it for the first inning. This one is in shallow left. Verdugo makes the catch. And with that, we go to a quick commercial break. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to go to the next topic for the chat. Fire one and keep two of the three. Brian Cashman, Aaron Boone, or hitting coach Marcus Timms. So you're going to pick one to keep, and you're going to get rid of you're going to keep two of them, and you're going to pick one to get rid of. Personally, I'm getting rid of Marcus Timms above anybody else. Despite the fact that the Yankees have come on here recently, the offense has still been subpar all year. I mean, I look at these OPSs, 722, 655, 728, 705, 679, 607. That's not good enough. So Timms is the guy I fire, and Kian Patel is in agreement. Fwomp, fwomp, fwomp. A lot of people firing Timms. CeCe wants to fire Boone. Ariadna says fire Timms. A lot of Timms. Timms got to go. I'm in 100% agreement. Rob Freeman says fire Hal. Unfortunately, can't fire the manager. JD Martinez leading off. He's batting .291. 0-2 already. We must have missed a pitch. Luis Gil has 16 pitches. He looks cool as a cucumber out there. Does not look phased at all. He is the real deal. SB Game says fire everybody. I love it. I love it.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Base hit up the middle. Hey, Keon, let's not spoil. Don't post the play immediately when it happens. So, leadoff base hit for JD Martinez. It was a fastball right down the middle. And Neil says, is Matt Blake a solid pitching coach? I think he is. The pitching has been pretty solid this year, other than the bullpen melting down in some spots. But, I mean, some of that's probably just bad luck, too, or bad execution. For the first part of the season, the pitching was great. Heels first pitch to Schwarber's fastball in. Schwarber, a free agent after the season. I'll tell you what, he needs to go someplace that has some walking trails. This man needs a little bit of exercise. 25 homers on the year. It'll be a 1-0 pitch. Strike. Humberto Dominguez says, Vamos, Yankees. I don't know what vamos means, but let's hear it. The collector says heel stuff doesn't look good so far. I don't understand that. I mean, he worked an easy first inning, and he's thrown 98, and he's throwing strikes. I mean, guys are going to give up base hits sometimes. He's given up a couple of hits, but this is the major leagues. It's going to happen. Brad Jewis says, sack Cashman, new GM appoints a new manager, manager appoints a coaching staff. Hey, that sounds like a winner. Laura Volpe says, I like this kid. Heel, good stuff, composed for a young player. I agree. He looks composed. It's a good way to describe it. Just misses at 93 with a changeup. Changeup at 93. His command is not super sharp right now. And he walks Schwarber. But you can still get a double play here. It happens. Hey, look. Young kid, growing pains. His stuff still looks good to me. He needs to find his command, but this is not, he's not missing by a lot. He's right around. The collector says his stuff doesn't. I mean, look, it's early. I mean, he could easily turn it around. Ground ball, he gets out of this. Ground ball's a double play. Told you, don't be a dick. E says it's all about location for him. It's all about location for every pitcher. That's the truth. He's overthrowing a little bit, I think. The breaking ball, the slider missed high. His release point doesn't look as consistent tonight. His landing spot is not quite as consistent tonight. Hopefully he'll put it together. It'll be a 1-0 pitch. Strike, 84-mile-an-hour slider. Kevin Plawecki wants a Dwinkawawa, hitting .312 on the season. Fouled away, 96. Yankees for Life says, love this crowd at Yankee Stadium. There's still a lot of empty seats right behind home plate. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. It'll be a 1-2 pitch from Luis Gil. He stares in and looks for the sign. He's got 25 pitches. Comes set at the belt. 1-2 pitch. Takes a slider off the outside corner for a ball. That was close. They didn't check. It looked like he might have check swung. Yeah, he didn't go. That was a close pitch. That was a good pitch. 2-2 pitch from Luis Gil, whose gold chain looks like it costs more than my Nissan Rogue. Slider, strike, 3. He gets the called strikeout. It was a high slider. It was not a great pitch, but he gets the strikeout. Could use a ground ball here to get out of it. That was a high pitch. That was a high slider. That was not a good pitch, but he gets the call. Very top of the zone, so it was a strike. I guess if it fools the hitter, it's a good pitch. Cora doesn't like it. He's yelling at the umpire. High fastball for a strike. 0-1 to Duran. Ariadna has a great point. Says Higgy did a nice framing job on that. 100%.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Kyle says congrats on 16,000 subs. Appreciate that. We're going to do a watch party every time we hit a fresh 1,000. The 0-1 pitch is a slider for a strike, 84. That was not a good pitch either. If you look at it on the screen, it's center cut. It's center cut. So it'll be an 0-2 pitch from heel to Jaron Duran, the center fielder. Strike 3. All right. So 2 consecutive strikeouts for Luis Gil. That was a high fastball. Luis really reached back and threw that one by him. Didn't get the velocity on it. And that'll bring up Travis Shaw, who is batting 190 on the season. 30 pitches so far for Luis Gil. That's a little bit higher than you want with 2 outs in the second. You'd like to be through 2 innings with 30 pitches because that's 15 pitches an inning. That'll get you 105 pitches through 7 innings. That's kind of the way I always try and calculate it. 97-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside corner for a strike. The real deal Gil. Hashtag real deal in the chat. It'll be an 0-1. Slider just missed outside. Tried the backdoor slider. Rob says it's the real deal. I like it. This one fouled away. Andrew says, what do you think the odds of us getting Story in 22? I don't think they're going to do it. Anthony Volpe is tearing it up in AAA. It's looking, in low A. It's looking like he could be in AAA by next year. You don't want to sign a long-term contract for a shortstop when you got a prospect that's that good. It'll be a 1-2 from Luis Gil. Crowd on their feet, well, at least most of them. Kicks, fires, swung on and missed 98 miles an hour. Told ya. Gets first and second, nobody out, and he pitches his way around it. Luis, the real deal Gil. I'm telling you, he is for real, guys. Quick commercial break. He's showing some fire. He's pumped up. I'll be back after these messages. Sorry, I'm late. I was watching my own highlights. I love that highlight reel. Dragon Tamer has the Yankees records up here, 68 and 52. Are they 60? Do they have 68 wins? I thought they had 67. I might be thinking of this morning. Yeah, Yankees are 67 and 52. If they win today, they'll be 68 and 52. We need Stanton to come through here. Takes a 1-0 pitch on the outside corner, very outside corner for a strike. One hit for each side so far. All right, let's go to the next topic. What is your go-to song that you never get tired of? For me, I got two of them. Oh, bad swing by Stanton. Jesus frickin' Christ. Swung at a pitch up here. Awful. It's terrible. He's hitting .333 over his last 13 games, but that was a dog shit swing. Favorite song for me, probably Lose Yourself by Eminem. I also love We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. Stanton takes a strike on the outside corner. Strike 3. THG says, how many strikeouts does Heel have so far? Heel has 3 strikeouts and 2 walks and 1 hit allowed. Rob Freeman with the Super Dono. I appreciate that. Says, thanks for the channel. It is my pleasure. I love doing it. It's all I want to do anymore. Rougned Odor takes a breaking ball outside. I think Odor's a good matchup for Nathan Eovaldi, in the sense that I think Odor might do some damage here, or at least at some point tonight. Check swing on a high fastball. Did not go. That third base umpire looks old as hell. Good cut by Odor. Rogiello Morphin says, late to the party, Heel looks impressive. He is the real deal. Sam Jacobowitz says he's 1 for 12 off Nathan. Well, then he's due if you believe in due. Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Go-to song is Beggin'. Pablo says, what's your opinion on Haney? I think he sucks. Wait, I think I have a sound for that. Andrew Haney sucks ass. Alexander says, Eovaldi always kills us. I don't get it. Saxer says, any Martian tracker? I don't have any fresh highlights from him yet. He hasn't been doing much lately. He's hitting .240. Swung on and missed by Odor. Cuts at a breaking ball, so he strikes out. Laura Volpe says, sweet home Alabama. Ariadna says she likes Michael Jackson. I always liked Michael Jackson too growing up. Like, I had Thriller, I had Dangerous, and then I had the double like greatest hits album called History, which is like his story or whatever. But I honestly haven't listened to him over the last few years since I heard that documentary called Leaving Neverland or whatever. As Voit drills this one to right field and deep and gone into the right field porch. 1-0 Yankees as Luke Voit goes downtown.
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Solo home run. Give a round of applause for Luke Voit. Hashtag Luke in the chat. And in a game like this, the win percentage added for a home run like that is much greater than in a 9-inning game because you have less innings to come back. Luke Voit goes deep. He is so freaking strong, man. His arms are bulging out of his uniform. He's almost as jacked as me. Tyler Wade takes a fastball inside. I think Tyler Wade could also be a decent matchup for Eovaldi. It's the way he's been swinging the bat. And Luke Voit doing the, I don't know what that is. And Tyler Wade pops it up. This is going to be a tough play. Bogarts camped, makes the catch. And that will do it. I'm going to stay here through the break this time because that was pretty quick. E says he forgot it's only 7 innings. Yeah, it's a quick one tonight. We're already 2/7 of the way. SB Games with the longest Luke of the night. CC Art says Wade should bunt. I think he should bunt more in general. I don't think he realizes how fast he is. But I also don't think he's very good at bunting because we've seen him attempt a few times and he screws up. Laura says, what do you think they'll do with Haney? I think once everybody gets back, Haney will be designated for assignment and will be removed from the roster. Saxer says milk jugs. James Lehigh says, I love watching Luis Gil pitch. He is the real deal. Roger Morphin says, it's a stone cold Steve Austin. Yeah, I remember that. Didn't he used to like chug beers and stuff on the top ropes? Interesting. The collector says, did SB Games run out of money? I suspect not, but he's a part of the community. You don't have to donate just to be a part of the community. I told him many times he doesn't need to donate as much as he does, but he says it doesn't work. Luke. We got a lot of Lukes here. Ariadna says, Voit hits one to Detroit. Adrian Rodriguez says, I want Anthony Rizzo to play first base. Yeah, he should be back in a few days. He was on the bench today and not wearing a mask. So you got to imagine that he's tested negative at least once or twice. And now it's just a matter of getting ramped back up. I think he'll be back soon. James Lehigh says it must be awkward between Rizzo and Voit. It just got a little bit more awkward because Voit just went deep. Papa Voit. All right, Luis, the real deal heel back out there. First pitch to Hernandez. Great slider on the outside part of the plate. Swung on and missed. So far tonight for Luis Gil, 2 innings, 1 hit, no walks, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. No runs allowed yet this season. 0-1 pitch from Luis Gil. Half swing, did not go. Good slider, though. Getting a lot more depth this inning already. Rob Freeman has it right. Voit at DH, Rizzo at first base, Stanton, Judge, and Gallo in the outfield is going to be nuts. That is going to be fun. Judge playing center field for a month, I think it'll work out fine. This one is popped up. Luke Voit is camped under it, should make the play, and he does. 1 down, and the crowd says, Luke. SB says, Yanks are the hottest team in baseball right now. Let's hear it. Paradox is a fan of the post-game live streams. Unfortunately, not going to have one of those today. I'll do the reaction and the belt winner immediately following this game on this broadcast. Laura Volpe, thank you for the super dono. Laura supports the channel quite often. Strike on the outside corner. That was a good slider. He's throwing the slider a lot tonight. He's not reliant on his fastball. He's trying to mix it up. I love it. 1-1 pitch. He's working quick, too. This one's fouled away. I mean, I love it. He works quick. He's just in and out. GB says, great content. How do you feel about what we've seen from Heel so far? Do you think he can have a sustainable career? Hopefully better than the other Luis. I keep saying he is the real deal. I've been saying it all night to, everyone's disgust, I'm sure by now. I think he's fantastic. I think he's going to be great. I really do. Everything that I see about his mechanics, he's very clean. If he doesn't have an injury, and you can never predict injuries, he's going to be legit. He's going to be awesome. He's got a good fastball, good slider. He throws a 93-mile-an-hour changeup. Ariadna says she wants to support, but hey, look, your presence is enough. By the way, if anybody who wants to support the channel and doesn't have the funds to donate or anything like that, I don't need you to donate. I would love you to share some content, pick a video, share it among like a Yankee group that you have, share it on Reddit, share it on Twitter, that type of thing. Share it on Facebook. As this one is low and Verdugo walks. And Higashioka is going to go out to the mound. Maybe not. He's probably just stepping out and giving signs. E says his delivery looks smooth. That helps. 100%. Kyle Awa, he's talking about Luis Severino. If you've been watching for less than a couple of years, I don't blame you for not knowing. SB says the Yankees would have 80 wins if they had a better manager and hitting coach. You're not wrong. Laura says, Voit really proving he deserves a spot on this team. I agree.
Yes, I agree.
I just think he's a DH. Pass ball. This one gets by Higashioka. Probably should have been caught. Verdugo gets to second. Collector says, can you believe how bad the Cubs are? Yeah, it fell apart quickly, but they also just traded two of their best players. So you got to imagine morale is not good in the clubhouse. They're kind of tanking right now. I don't want to say they're losing on purpose, but they're not trying to win. They want a high draft pick. It'll be a 1-0 pitch to Bogarts. Breaking ball inside. He's flying open a little bit on his front side now. He's opening up a little bit too soon. He was in a good rhythm earlier, but he has lost it again. I'm a little bit worried about this at bat because that was a hanging slider, and you're in a tough part of the lineup to throw hanging sliders. That's a 2-run home run or a 3-run home run eventually waiting to happen. Two-0 pitch. Ground ball to short. Runner advances to third. Wade throws out Bogarts. That was a good pitch. Verdugo's on third now. Jack says 3 of their best players. I forgot about Baez. I'm working on this piece about free agents that the Yankees and other teams can look at. And I noticed too late that Baez also going to be a free agent. I totally forgot about Baez. SB says he cannot wait to see Luis Medina. Yeah, I can't wait to see him. This one is hit well by Devers to center field. Gardner drifts in and makes the catch. And it's another scoreless inning for Luis Heel. THG says, any update on Clark Schmidt? He is in AAA right now. I guess we might see him in September. I guess we'll find out. But, all right, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. All right, if you're just joining us, Yankees lead 1-0. We're going to go to another topic now. Game 7, 2 outs, down by 1. Bases loaded. Who do you want up at the plate on the Yankees? Let's assume there's a right-handed pitcher on the mound. Let's just say it's a right-handed closer, maybe like a Kenley Jansen, someone like that. Who do you want up to bat for the Yankees in that situation? I've thought about it. I would still probably go with DJ LeMahieu because I feel like he might be able to shorten up and pick up a base hit. Anthony Rizzo, also another guy I would love to have up. Ashlyn joining. Welcome. Maddie says, what do you think about Wade? I think he's improved a lot over the last few weeks when he's getting playing time. I think he might be one of those guys that just requires consistent playing time. Not everybody is capable of being a bench player. This one is lined to left field by Higashioka. You know, Tyler Wade was always a starter. I mean, he coming up through the minor leagues and stuff. Some guys have a bit of trouble adjusting to a bench role. So Higashioka picks up a single. He's up to 171 on the year, still on the interstate. But it's good to get the leadoff man on. Now let's get him in. DJ LeMahieu coming up. As for the question, James says DJ. Chibusky says Rizzo. Ashlyn says Rizzo. We got Rizzo. We got a Gallo. We got a Judge. I think that's a good thing that we have a lot of different opinions. Eduardo says Gardner. I guess he's rooting for the other team. Martine says Judge. Rizzo. Keon says tough one. We got a DJ. We got a Brett Gardner. I guess Brett Gardner does have good at bats. I'll give him that, but he's too old. He's over the hill. I don't want him in that situation in Game 7 of the World Series. DJ swings and misses. Ramon says postseason Stanton. El Fuego says Mike Ford. It's 0-2 to DJ. Eovaldi checks the runner. Comes set at the belt. And DJ ropes it to right field. That's a base hit. And the Yankees are set up. First two are on. Higashioka has to stop at second. So first and second, nobody out. That was a nice piece of hitting for DJ. Second time he's gone to right field. That was a bit off the end of the bat, but he just lines it over the second baseman. Nice piece of hitting. Pablo brings up a good one. Gio. I hadn't seen anybody else mention Gio. He is a fighter at the plate. He's a good contact guy. He's clutch. You remember that grand slam last year? Gio's not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. Talon says Jonathan Davis. Yikes. All right, Brett. Brett Gardner should bunt here. If I'm Brett Gardner, I'm bunting. I'm putting one down the third baseline. Or I'm even bunting for a hit if he feels like he could pull one for a hit. You got to get those runners over. You got to tack on a run. You got a short game. And he takes a fastball right down the middle for a strike. I would put the bunt sign on. Give him that bunt sign, baby. Give him the bunt. Ashlyn says she hopes that Voit's still going to be an active part of this team once Rizzo returns. It looks like he's going to be the DH. As Gardy pops it up, infield fly, should have fucking bunted. Sox almost collide, but the runner was out, or batter was out anyway. Definitely should have used the bunt right there. So Devers and Bogarts almost collided there. Looked like it was Devers kind of encroaching on Bogarts because Bogarts was calling for it, and as the shortstop, it's your call. Martine says, is Cole a future Hall of Famer? 100%.
Yes.
I think he might win a couple of Cy Youngs with the Yankees. Swing and a miss by Aaron Judge. I mean, you can't predict injuries, right? As John Sterling says, you can't predict baseball, Susan. I mean, injuries could happen. Anything could happen. But, I mean, if he stays on track right now, he looks like a Hall of Famer to me. We need Judge to use the right field porch. Take that 98-mile-an-hour fastball and just wait back on it a little bit, swing late, and drive it over the right field wall. That's what we need right here. He's going to go up and in. And he did, but it's just a little foul. So it is 0-2 to Judge. Yankees put the first two men on. Eovaldi at 38 pitches. Hey, we got Borg in the chat. What's up, Borg? I hope people call you Borg outside of YouTube. I have to take credit for naming him Borg. Just like we're calling Luis Gil the real deal as Judge grounds this one foul to third. Alexander Patton says, swing for the fences on every pitch. That's their philosophy under Tim's. Sure seems like it. I was watching some clips of Corey Seager today, and he chokes up on the bat. Rizzo chokes up on the bat. Gallo chokes up sometimes. You don't see a lot of other Yankees choking up. Judge hits this one well to center field. Deep, but going to be caught on the warning track. Higashioka tags and goes to third. E says, is there a more magic number for wins to make the Hall of Fame as a pitcher? I don't think wins are going to matter to voters by the time Cole is ready. Nobody cares about wins really anymore. It's all about ERA and whip and things like that. Rich wants Mattingly in the Hall of Fame. I agree, but he missed it on the vote. He might get in via Veterans Committee or as a manager, but his career numbers were not good enough, I'm afraid. We need a 3-1 yacker. Ashland says Odor in that situation. I mean, Odor is pretty clutch, but he does swing and miss a lot. I think I'd rather have a singles guy. You know, Odor's hitting right now 225. I think I would want one of the higher batting average guys. I would want either Judge or LeMahieu. Judge is your best hitter. It's first and third. 1-0 count on Joey Gallo. 41 pitches here in the bottom of the third for Nathan Eovaldi. Yanks lead 1-0 on a solo home run by Luke Voit, his sixth of the year. Gallo rips it, but foul. E says a Gallo home run would clinch the game. I think it's a little bit too early for that. Maybe if it was like the sixth inning, because you got a 7-inning game. And, well, I don't know if any lead is safe with the Yankees bullpen lately. So we'll see. The Yankees have been doing a lot of winning lately. 67-52, 7-3 in their last 10, won 4 straight. Gallo swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt. Yankees run differential up to plus 22 on the season. They're 3 games ahead of Toronto, 2 in the loss column. They are tied with Boston in the loss column. Tampa Bay up by 5 games in the East. They're 72-47. Come on, Joey. Hey, yo, Joey. And Gallo swings and misses at a breaking ball. And he goes down on strike. So we are through 3. Yankees lead this one 1-0. So if you're just tuning in, Luis Gil has been really good so far. 3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He's thrown 47 pitches, so a little bit more than 15 pitches an inning. Reminder, this is a 7-inning game tonight. So theoretically, Gil could get you to the final inning if he stays on this pace. JD Martinez steps in. What Gil really needs is a couple of quick innings. You know, if he has an 8-pitch inning here, that would be beautiful. This one is a check swing foul, 0-1. That was a 4-seamer at 94. One of his lowest velocities of the night on the fastball. Gil works quick. He gets right back up there and does not make the hitter wait very long. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. Fastball hit the mitt. Fouled away. 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 pitch to Martinez. This one is hit well to right field. Stanton drifts over, makes the catch. Nice play by Stanton, moving well. So far tonight, Luis Gil, 31 strikes, 19 let me start over on that. 31 strikes, 19 balls for 50 total pitches. Lori C says, who is in the pen tonight? You got to imagine Chad Green is an option. Zach Britton probably an option. They sent down Ridings. Lasagna's probably out. Abreu pitched last game. He's probably out. Let's do a new question. Which famous person do you wish would just go away? Just go away and we never hear from them again. Which famous person annoys the shit out of you? Schwarber pops this one up. Higgy gives a look, but it's 15 rows deep. Luke up in the house. What's up, Luke? They sent down Steven Riding, so he's not available for tonight's game, obviously. Ashlyn wants A-Rod to go away, and so does Luke. I'm tired of A-Rod, too. He's annoying. E says the Kardashians. Yeah, let's launch them into space. And Schwarber pops this one up. Waiting is Odor. He makes the catch. And there are 2 away. So far, 6 pitches in the inning for Luis Gil and 2 outs. Luis Gil still unscored upon in the big leagues. Junior B says this guy, Gil, is different. He is the real deal. Kevin Plawecki steps in. He's got the least fun name I've ever had to pronounce. Strike on the inside corner, 97. Luis Gil is just firing pitches tonight. Ariadna says they sent down who? Yeah, they sent down, they sent down Steven Riding says this one has popped up. It's going to be an 8-pitch inning, and we called it. Exactly what the doctor ordered. 8-pitch inning for Luis Gil. And he is through 4 scoreless innings, so I'll stick around during the break, and we'll just talk a little bit. GB says the Paul brothers, Logan, and I don't remember the other one. What's his name? Douchebag Paul? I don't remember his last name. Or his first name, rather. Mike Bragg says the Kardashians. Any celebrity who supports the Astros. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of hearing about them. My wife loves all that English crap. She loves having, and no offense to people out there in England, but like, I don't care about the royal family because they're not better than me. They happen to be born in like a place or in a time where they get to have a gazillion dollars and be famous for some reason and be influencers and be important. To me, they're not important at all. And so I don't care about them. Heel should change his jersey number to 0.00. I love it. You got some people that want to send Boone out of here. Boone. Jake Paul. There you go. Landon James. I don't know who that is. Jose Altuve. Yeah, that would be good for the Yankees. He kills us. CC also in disbelief that they sent down Ridings. Yeah, he was pitching well. I don't get it. I don't get it. Kid did everything right. Puerto Rican veteran says, who cares about the royal family? Not this guy. Lori C says Rosie O'Donnell. I thought she was dead. Rothman says Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin actually almost died. She had cancer, but she's back. Martine Kalunga says Gil reminds me of Sevy. His stuff is electric. He does remind me a little bit of Severino. Severino throws a little bit harder. He's got a little bit more explosive fastball, but Gil is good. He's got the real stuff. All right, bottom of the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in. I'm trying to do more play-by-play tonight. I think it'll be easier for me to do watch parties if I can do more play-by-play. Stanton, first pitch, takes a strike, 84. So far tonight, Eovaldi, 3 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, 4 strikeouts. He's thrown 45 pitches. Stanton fouls away an up-and-in fastball. Yeah, Stanton does not look comfortable against Eovaldi. He had that bad swing where he swung at basically a pitch at his chin last time. He's going with the open shirt and the sparkly necklace. Drives the women in New York crazy. I don't think I've ever met anybody where I'm like, who's your favorite player? And they're like, Giancarlo Stanton. The guy hits bombs. He's fun. And he hits this one deep to left field. He hits a bomb here. He's my new favorite player. Giancarlo goes deep.
That ball is high. It is far. It is
Gone. Giancarlo Stanton, 441 feet, 110 miles an hour off the bat. And I was just saying that he doesn't seem to have won over the fans, but shots like that will help. Everybody loves monster home runs. Absolute dong. It's a Stantonian blast. Non si può stopparlo. Love it. Caleb says, do the Yankees win and Sinatra at the end. I can't do Sinatra because of copyright rules, but I can do the Yankees win, and I do if they win. That was a hanging breaking ball, and Stanton went down and got it. So I guess it was a little better matchup than I thought. Put my foot in my mouth on that one. Hey.
What are you looking at, butthead?
That one was crushed. Pop S Gaming says, that's timing. Agreed.
I wholeheartedly agree.
THG says, I guess bench pressing models really does just do it. SB Games says Stanton is his favorite. Ryan Kim says, yo! Collector says 2 solo home runs. Yeah, it'd be nice to get some of these home runs with men on base. Bottom 4 here. Odor takes inside, 2-2. They're showing the breaking ball again. Or they're showing the fastball again. 95 that he fouled off. And then he goes down and gets the breaking ball. And Odor laces it to left field for a base hit. Another opposite field hit. He's going to go for 2. And he is in there. Great hustle by Odor. He had 2 hits in the game yesterday, in the game this afternoon. Picks up another hit here. He's using the opposite field a lot more. This was a breaking ball away, and he just throws the hands at it. Really nice piece of hitting for Odor. Opposite field hit. He's doing that all the time now. Hey, we got a super from Junior B. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, my man. Ariadna says, finally. Corey says, gangsta. Pablo says, Odor has improved tons. I'm starting to like him. Tums. That's what I need in the 9th inning usually. So quick meeting on the mound. Guys, I hope you don't mind. My voice is kind of hurting today. I've had kind of a sore throat today, so I'm not going to talk quite as much over the next... I'm going to rest it for a few minutes. Luke Voit up. Takes a strike. I do like the aggressive base running from Odor. Half swing at a fastball from Luke for a strike. Yanks going for the sweep. E says tea is the best remedy. I got to try that. And Luke strikes out at a breaking ball. So right now, I think the leader for the belt is probably Heel, since he's tossing more goose eggs. Super chat from Dick Urkel. Urkel? I hope I pronounced that right and didn't butcher it. Appreciate that.
Excellent.
Don't know hype. Drip EJR says Wade is going to hit a bomb here. You're on. Bet. I do like the matchup of Wade versus Eovaldi right now. Wade's been swinging the bat better. He doesn't always hit great velocity, though, but he can hit a hanging slider. Wade, I don't think, has a home run this year. CC says Wade 450 to dead center. They're not letting him hit from second base. I'd be happy with a short porch job. Anybody else think Heel is going all 7 and throwing nothing but goose eggs? This one is popped up to left field. A little late on the fastball. Maybe he's not a good matchup. You know, I thought Giancarlo was not a good matchup, and he had a home run, so what the hell do I know? Alexander says, why does Eovaldi look like he has a tiny torso and huge legs? He definitely does not skip leg day, that's for sure. Hope you guys are liking the lineup and starting pitcher before the game. That's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I didn't have the following to really do it, and I didn't have the I didn't have an easy way to do it, but now I do. And this one is bloop to left field. Just going to drop in there foul. Jack Frost says Higgy's going to hit a bomb. I'm liking the swings he's been having. Maddie T says, can you play your favorite sound effect that you have? I sure can. I sure can. Hang on. Here it is.
This mortal form has grown weak. I need sustenance.
Thor. This one fouled away. The collector says Heel has a chance to break Oral Hershiser's record. I think the record's like 58 straight scoreless innings. Heel's got a long way to go. He's at I want to say he's at 15 now. So he'd basically have to do this 5 times over. That's tough to do in the modern game with all the home runs. I don't think that record's ever getting broken. But I'll take another 3 tonight. Give up a run in the first inning next time. I don't care. But get 3 more tonight. That would be beautiful. A lot of people like this one, this sound effect here.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Pablo says, has the league figured Higgy out? Yeah, it looks like it. But he can still run into one now and then, but he's hitting 170. I mean, Ariadna says, Bauer is in serious trouble. Good. I mean, not good that it happened, but, you know, if he did, he needs to be in trouble. This one inside. Bauer just seems like a prick. You know? He just seems like a prick. Everybody go follow SB Games. Got a gaming channel. Connor says, Field of Dreams. Hang on. Where's the, I got a Field of Dreams one here. This is another favorite one. Dono hype. I'm saving it for donos, but those chords are beautiful. I love that movie so much. In fact, I'm going to watch that movie again soon, even though the game is over. I meant to watch it before the game, but I last watched it. I want to say last time I watched Field of Dreams was before the season. Usually during spring training, I watch all the baseball movies. It'll be a shit. Choking to death. This is another favorite sound effect. Hang on.
My kind of team, Charlie. It's my kind of team.
I got a couple of them that I don't get to use very much that I really like. I'll play some of those for you guys.
See ya in the next life.
I mean, when do you get an opportunity to say that, except when somebody's leaving? Then I got a salsa sting. I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, that's just a... Let's see. Usually I name them, but a couple of them are just random. This is another favorite of mine.
Good evening. I'm Ron Burgundy, and this is what's happening in your world tonight.
Ariadna says, "Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball."
Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
I need to get more sounds. Like, I've got like 100 sounds, but the problem is it's so many that I can barely find them when I need them. It takes me like, it's like I think of it like right away, and then it takes me 5 minutes and it's not funny anymore.
That is one big pile of shit.
This one fouled away by DJ. Yankees have 2 on here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's another good one.
Resistance is futile.
Any Star Trek fans out there? Hashtag Trekkie. This one is popped up. This one should stay in play. All right, we will go to the top of the 5th. Your old boy Derek's going to take a little break for his voice over there. Guys, I've got some breaking news. This from Deadline.com. Field of Dreams TV series has been ordered by Peacock TV. Peacock has given the straight-to-series order for Field of Dreams based on Universal's Oscar-nominated film from The Good Place director and creator Michael Schur, the film's producer Lawrence Gordon, and Universal TV. The series will reimagine the mixture of family, baseball, Iowa, and magic that makes the movie so enduring and beloved. That'll be interesting. The pickup comes amid a surge in popularity for the '89 film starring Kevin Costner, following baseball's Field of Dreams game last week between the Yankees and the White Sox. It was the most watched regular season baseball game in history. So I'd imagine they're going to be filming at the actual location. It's got to be pretty cheap to film in Iowa, but that could be interesting. I'll definitely check it out. It's going to be on Peacock. So Tampa Bay leading Baltimore 3-0. You may hear my dogs barking in the background. My wife is coming home from the gym and they're going bonkers. First pitch from heel is blooped to center, and DJ is unable to track it down. It's a base hit. Second hit of the game allowed by Luis Gil. Lakota says, "Can you please play the Haney sound effect?" Hang on, where is it? Andrew Haney sucks ass. The voice. Not a fan of Andrew Haney. Derek, do you remember the Yankees-Mets game that the Yankees made a 7-run comeback? Yeah, I think Aaron Hicks hit a home run in that game, maybe? I could be mistaken. There's been a lot. I've been watching Yankees-Mets games since 1997. There's been a lot of up and down ones. E says Baltimore is a freebie. Drip says, what does it mean for the league to find a player out? I don't know what that means. I've never heard that term used. THG says he wonders if it's going to be a direct sequel to the movie. They said in the article that they're reimagining. So I'd imagine it's going to be kind of like how MTV did Teen Wolf and Scream and stuff, where they take the mythology and they kind of put their own story around it. Friday Night Lights was another version of that. Cece has a channel where he does art. Cece, you should do some NYY Recaps art. I'll put it up. Armando says, you will be assimilated.
Resistance is futile.
Strike 3 from Luis Heel. He gets the strikeout on a slider to Shaw. 4th strikeout for Luis. The real deal Heel. Lori C says, let's get the double play now. I agree.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Need that ground ball right here. Heel ERA still at 0.00 for the time. It's going to be sad when he gives up a run. I hope it's not this game. Kike Hernandez steps in. Heel fires to first, a pickoff throw. 2-0 Yankees here in the top of the 5th. Heel has 59 pitches. You get a ground ball here, and you have a 5-pitch, 6-pitch inning, something like that, then you're on track to throw 7 shutout innings. Martin Colunga says, have you seen 8 Men Out? Have I seen 8 Men Out? Only 50 times. I love that movie. John Cusack loves that movie, too. This one is fouled away. That was kind of a hanging slider from Heel right there to Kike Hernandez. Heel's chain looks like it weighs about 50 pounds. I mean, that is a piece of jewelry right there. Brave says, what's your subscriber goal by the end of the season? I think I'm on track to have about 17,500 by the end of the season. That's fine with me. But I'm planning a lot of things this winter to get me over 20 by next season. That's kind of the goal. I'd like to do this full-time. I don't know how realistic that is. I'm going to do it for 1 more year, and if I'm able to do it full-time by the end of that year, great. And if not, I'm going to retire. Do something else. It'll be a 1-1 from Heel. High and away. He overthrew it a little bit. Alexander says, hello. How's it going, my friend?
Hello.
Ariana, been watching since 4K. Appreciate that, Ariana. 2-1 pitch is a slider. Two and two. All right, let's get this double play here. Ground ball. This could be it. Oh, no! Oh, no! Went right under the shortstop's glove, right under Wade's glove. Oh, Christ. Puerto Rican veteran, appreciate that with the dono. Puerto Rico. Oh. I'm not like itching to retire. I just said like if I do it for another year, I'm not going to be able to do it forever if it doesn't become a full-time thing. That's just kind of the goal. End of the next season, I'll reevaluate and see where we're at. But I mean, I might make the switch to movies at some point. I have another movie channel that I just feel like that could really take off too. But it would require more time. So that was not really Heel's fault, I don't think. That I feel like that should have been. I mean, that was bad positioning. That should have been a double play here. You get a soft ground ball to short, should be a double play. It ends up as a base hit. And Heel is in a jam. That first run on the ERA is sitting on third base, and Wandy Peralta begins to throw in the bullpen. Ryan says, would you sell NYY Recaps? Never. Never. I mean, unless it was for like $1 million. Then I would just start a different one called Yankees Recaps. Up and in fastball. Heel looks like he might be overthrowing a little bit when men get on base tonight. He's not completely following through, and he's kind of opened up a little bit on the front side, but he's still got really good stuff. Jason Peralta thinks he's going to be an all-star pitcher. Puerto Rican veteran says, once you reach a certain threshold, you'll take off. Appreciate that. This one is popped to left. Gallo gets an angle. He's firing home, and they're going to hold the runner. Really nice throw by Joey Gallo. Let's hear it for Gallo.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Whoops, wrong one. They held the runner. They didn't even challenge Gallo, and he threw an absolute bullet home. We're getting another look at it here. He's got a great arm. He gets a good angle. He gets behind the ball so that he can get all his momentum going towards home plate. That was a great throw. A Rothman says, you don't run on the Italian stallion. I couldn't click on it. There you go. Man, that is a gun. Lakota says, what's your movie channel? It's called STREAMSKI. If you go to like my main NYY Recaps, there's a link to it, like in the banner. Xander Bogaerts is 0 for 2 on the game, but a base hit ties this game up. I would consider walking him. They have Peralta waiting to come in next. I think that if Heel doesn't get him, they're going to bring in Peralta. Ariadna making fun of Fuzzy. My friend, Joey Gallo. I like Fuzzy. Yeah, I guess it doesn't make a lot of sense to walk Bogaerts because you got Devers next. Not a good matchup. And we know Devers can hit the fastball. He took Aroldis Chapman deep at 101. That's what made Joe's McFly blow up. Batter calls time, ump calls time in the middle of Luis Heel's delivery. That's never fun as a pitcher. Richard says, did you watch Wind River yet? No, I haven't watched really many movies this summer. I'm too busy working on the channel. The winter is when I typically watch all my movies. but I did add it to my list. Lori C says he's getting tired, it looks like. Yeah, he's made some stressful pitches tonight. He's had 3 walks, and even though he's only thrown 69 pitches, very nice, he does look like he's kind of extending himself a little bit. Working from the full windup with runners on second and third. You can do that with 2 outs. Fastball is outside at 96. Yeah, he's lost it a little bit right now. If I'm Luis Gil, I'm throwing a 3-0 slider here. I'm not giving him a fastball. Borg says he thinks it's his last batter. I agree. I think it is. Fastball inside, and Bogaerts walks. And that could be it for Luis Gil. Aaron Boone is out of the dugout. And that's going to do it for Luis Gil. So he loads the bases. He's responsible for all 3 runners on. And he will not get a win tonight, but he may get out of it with 0 runs allowed. This is too important a game to let the kid work through it right here. I agree with this move. He's kind of lost it right now. 71 pitches. You got a shortened game. They're going to Wandy Peralta to get Devers out. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back. All right, this is called playing the percentages. It's what smart managers do to win ball games, I guess. Left-handed pitcher against the left-handed hitter, Devers. Wandy Peralta in the game. Now is a good time to have like a really deadly left-hander. Earlier in the year, you would have gone to Lucas Litke right here, but he has not been pitching well. Jonathan Loizaga pitched earlier today. He's probably done. He threw 35 pitches in the first game. They're showing highlights from Luis Gil's night. I thought he was pretty solid. He didn't have his best command tonight, but he was around the zone. Four and 2/3, 3 hits, no runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, 71 total pitches. Responsible for all 3 men on base. It'll be an 0-1 from Peralta to Devers. I tell you what, a nice easy pop-up would be beautiful here. This one misses low. Look at a changeup in the dirt. He's got a good changeup. 2-0 Yankees here in the top of the 5th. Last time we had a party for the Yankees Red Sox didn't go well. That was the Domingo Germán almost a no-hitter day. All right, so we're going to put up a new question here. Who would you pick to manage the Yankees in 2022? I need to edit that. If not Aaron Boone, who would manage the Yankees next year? I'm a Showalter guy. 2-1. Hey, SB, if we would not share links to other YouTube pages during the chat, it takes people away from the channel. So if you could not do that, that would be great. Appreciate that. 2-2 pitch. Or sorry, 2-1 pitch is a strike. 2-2. So we got Don Mattingly, we got CC, Terry Francona. This one is grounded to second. Nice play by LeMahieu. He gets the force, and Heel will continue with a 0 ERA. Wandy Peralta gets it done. Yankees lead 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th, and he is pumped up. Yeah, I love seeing that kind of energy, man. That's great. So just a quick look at the box score here. DJ is 2 for 3. Gardner 0 for 2. Judge 0 for 2. Gallo 0 for 2, but he made a great throw. Stanton 1 for 2 with a solo home run, 441 feet. Odor is 1 for 2. Voit hit an opposite field home run. He's 1 for 2. Wade 0 for 2. And Higashioka 1 for 1. Yankees have 6 hits. Both their runs coming on solo home runs. The collector wants AJ Hinch. Interesting. Martin says he misses Sevy energy. Sevy did have some great energy. Alexander Patton wants Jorge Posada or Don Mattingly. White Sox winning 5-0 right now. Tampa Bay is up 6-0 on Baltimore. See if I can get some other scores. Oakland down 5-0 in the second. I just clicked off of the Yankee game like an idiot. Oops. All right. Screech says bullpen been waking back up. Yeah, they did a nice job this afternoon. I mean, Loizaga almost coughed it up, but Abreu's been great. FG wants Paul O'Neill. If Paul O'Neill won't come out for the broadcast, I can't imagine him wanting to come out for a whole season. He says AJ Hinch blasphemy. That's what I'm saying. Francona, but only if he's healthy. Yeah, Francona's struggling with health issues. Kian Patel says Joe Girardi. He's doing a nice job with the Phillies. Ariadna says Ichiro. I mean, there might be a language barrier there. I don't know. Sam Harbor says Brett Gardner for manager. Brett Gardner steps in. Yanks winning 2-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. I tell you what, we could use like a 6-run inning. Gardy fouls this one away. Donnie Mattingly, managing in Florida, the Marlins. Dick wants A-Rod as manager. This one is dribbled to second. There's a big-ass fly on my screen, and Gardner just gets tossed out. Get out of here, you fly. Kyle Owa says Mike Messina. Patrick says we are huge White Sox fans the next couple of weeks. Yeah, they're playing all of our rivals the next couple of weeks. Thomas Palmer says Matsui. Matsui definitely knows baseball. Ariadna says A-Rod shouldn't be a manager. I think he would be a good manager, but I don't think he'll ever win over a clubhouse because everyone dislikes him. Who likes A-Rod? A-Rod's never been comfortable in his own skin. The collector says, would you be scared if the Angels got an ace? I mean, Ohtani's kind of an ace. I don't know. The Angels got to do something to prove they can win before I get scared of them. They've got a great manager in Madden. They've got the two best players on earth, and one of them can't stay healthy the last couple of years. Joe Anthony with the Super Dono. Thinking about the rotation next year, Cole, Tyone, Monty, Sevy, and Heel. Two-one pitch to Judge. Quick pitch, and Judge hits it well to right field, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. It skips away from Davis, and Judge has to stop at first. Ashlyn says, nobody likes A-Rod.
Yes, I agree.
Screech likes Joe Madden. I also like Joe Madden. The guy who played Screech, Dustin Diamond, just died. Freaking fly. Yeah, Ashlyn says A-Rod is way too into himself. I agree. That whole picture of him kissing himself in the mirror. I mean, how do you even get talked into that? You have to be incredibly stupid. Gallo steps in, runner on first. Ooh, he just missed that one. Cutter, and he just hit the top half of it. Fouled it into his own foot. Good cut. He's got a quick swing. Richard says, who's your favorite player on the team right now? I love Judge. I love Garrett Cole. Those are my guys, I think. I'm becoming more and more of a Gallo fan, too. He's fun to watch. High fastball, and Judge steals second base. Pitch is called a ball. Another stolen base for Judge. That's big. Now a base hit could get him in. Gallo doesn't hit a lot of singles, though. Gallo will probably either walk or hit a home run. Come on, Gallo. 2-2 pitch to Gallo. Swing and a miss. Mike Bragg says Billy Haywood. That's a reference to Little Big League. Love that movie. Melissa says, who is the worst on the team? That's tough. That's tough. I try not to be too negative. I think Gardner's past his prime. I think he's probably nearing the end. But Jonathan Davis can't hit at all. Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2, hit a home run on a breaking ball earlier in the game. Swings and misses at a fastball. 0-2. Lou Brown from Major League. Played by James Gammon, the late James Gammon. Davis and Brantley. Yeah, Davis is pretty bad. He's a good defender, though. I mean, that's why he's in there. He executes well when he's in there defensively. Collector says, do you like the 7-inning rule for the doubleheader? I actually like that rule. I do. I mean, 18 innings is a lot of baseball, even for somebody who watches every game. And Stanton flies this one to center, and it's caught. So we go to the top of the 6th. This one is 2-0 Yanks. Yanks out hitting the Red Sox 7-3. Quick break for your boy, Derek. I had to come back because this comment made me laugh. Lou Brown, nice to meet you, Hayes. The parking lot is right out there. I love that. My buddy Tom, who you guys have seen on here a few times, Tom Askew, he does the best Lou Brown impression I've ever seen. By far. It's not even close. I'll tell you what, guys, I have had a long day. I am pretty worn out. I'm glad this is a 7-inning game. 2-0 Yanks, top of the 6th. Final line on Luis Gil. 4 2/3, 3 hits, no runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. He is the real deal. First pitch is popped up to right, and Stanton makes a catch. 1 down. Yankees 5 outs away from a win. Kyle Schwarber steps in. He's got 25 homers on the year. Yakdor says, is it just me, or did Luis Gil really not have his best stuff? He really didn't have his best command. His stuff was pretty good. Unhinged, trying to jinx things, says this doubleheader sweep is going to be amazing. Let's hear it for Pat. Pat in the chat. Man, I hope so. Yanks making a run. Nice catch, Hayes. Don't ever do it again. This one is looped up the middle for a base hit. Kind of jammed him, but he sneaks it up the middle for a base hit. Pat with the jinx.
Go now, while I still allow it.
Pablo says, do you prefer a strikeout pitcher or somebody who gets soft contact? Soft contact, 100%. Strikeout pitchers generally are more prone to arm trouble because they throw harder. I like Jordan Montgomery a lot. He's probably my favorite Yankee now that you mention it. This one is grounded to DJ. Great play at second. They get the force at second, but they can't turn it. What a play by DJ LeMahieu, going down to one knee in a slide and firing to second. Nice jinx, Unhinged. Don't ever effing do it again. I love that. You get the air horn for that. Appreciate that, man. Funny. All right, we're Lou Brown quotes in here. All right, next favorite, least favorite Yankees announcer. This is the final topic I have for tonight. For me, my favorite has got to be Ken Singleton. I love Ken Singleton. Look out! And my least favorite is John Flaherty. I find John Flaherty, to me, how do I say this? How do I say this nicely? John Flaherty is about as exciting as watching paint dry while simultaneously watching grass grow. So like painting the grass and then watching it grow while the paint dries. Ooh, pick off there. Almost got him. Quick tag by Luke Voit. Yankees for Life says favorite is John Sterling. Least favorite is John Flaherty. E says says he's tired about, I can't even read right now, my eyes. Says he hates how Michael K supports Undyingly Cashman. Supports Undyingly supports. Okay, so it wasn't me. I thought I was seeing double. Kian loves Ryan Ruocco. I love Ryan Ruocco. Jim Cott's fantastic, too. I love it when he talks pitching. Ruocco and Flaherty. Flash is too try hard. Favorite is Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill's great. This one is popped to right. It's going to go foul. Runner on first. 0-2 is the count. Who remembers Al Troutwig? Yes, from MSG Network in the 90s. That man's been watching Yankee baseball a long time. Martine says Rick Vaughn or Chapman for Game 7 of the World Series. I think I'd go with Rick Vaughn. Charlie Sheen. Sterling is great. Paul O'Neill and Ruocco. Those are two great ones. Two fantastic ones. Rizzuto was amazing. Holy cow! Joe Buck and Matty V. I don't mind Joe Buck. A lot of people don't like Joe Buck. I don't mind him that much. His wife is hot. I like Matt Vasgersian a lot. Matt Vasgersian loves baseball. Rogiello says, do you like any other announcer outside of the Yankees? The guy, Gary Thorne, who was with the Orioles. I don't know where he's at now. I haven't heard him in a while. He's phenomenal. I also like Dwayne Statz. He's with the Tampa Bay Rays. He used to be with the Yankees a long time ago. Ariadna says, "Yo, Derek, you a simp." I don't know what simp means. I don't speak slang. I don't know what that means. The collector says, "Do you think the Yankees will let Hicks go because Hicks and Judge go because of Dominguez?" Probably not Judge, but I don't see Hicks being around. Luke says the White Sox announcers are just fans. They've been that way forever. Forever. Gary Thorne now works for the Mets as a fill-in. Interesting. This one is fouled away. Just missed being extra bases down the line. This is a good battle, as Corey says. Hope you guys are enjoying the watch party. I don't do these very often, but we're going to start doing them every 1,000 subs. That's going to be the new standard. Every 1,000 subs, we'll do a watch party. Screech says the guy from the San Francisco Giants. I am not familiar. Oh, there's what's his name? He used to be with ESPN. John Miller. Ricardo says the Dodgers announcers are pretty good. All right, it's going to be a 2-2 from Wandy. Outside. Franchise says Surge put an apple pie inside his Big Mac. What? Are you talking about Jason Surge? Did he do that on his channel? This one is lined to left field. That's a base hit. Gardner cuts it off. Nice play by Gardner to cut it off. It's going to be first and third with 2 outs. Really nice play by Gardner. Bob Costas is a great announcer. That was a nice play by Gardner. It keeps a run out of scoring position. Gardner's really been going all out lately. That was a nice play by Gardner. Slid, goes down to one knee, comes up and throws a strike to second base. Peralta starting to have some traffic, says Laura Volpe. Absolutely. Matt Blake is out to meet with Peralta. Bobby Dahlbeck is going to pinch hit for Shaw. Dahlbeck, a right-handed hitter, hitting .232 with a .719 OPS. He hits lefties very well, .282. Joely Rodriguez warming in the bullpen for the Yankees, number 30. The Yankees keep playing nail biters because they have no offense. They should be up 5-6-0 by this point, but 2-0 here in the top of the 6th. 4 outs to go. Can you hang on to the lead for 4 outs? Corey Melito says it's never easy. You know it don't come easy. Bob Costas during the Jordan games was the best. NBA on NBC. I remember those days. We used to watch the Bulls on Christmas. They used to always play on Christmas. Dahlbeck looks like he's about 12 years old, doesn't he? He looks like Malcolm in the Middle. And Peralta's always got like a look on his face like he just smelled a really bad fart. Fires a strike, 1-1. Peralta with 20 pitches. Yeah, Peralta's always like he just walked into a room where somebody farted. Gross. Mark Alberts. Remember that? Change up from Peralta, swung on and missed. Kyles really wants to bring back the saggy pants for Giancarlo. It'll be a 1-2 pitch from Peralta to Dahlbeck in the dirt. Two count. Line drive. It hits Peralta. He picks it up. He fires to first. Got him! Yeah, baby! Big play by Peralta. He took a line drive like a man. He took it right off his chest. Seeing the replay here, it hit him in the left arm, maybe the left hand. He gets up and he fires a strike to Luke Voit. What a play by Peralta. Wow. Yanks 3 outs away from a victory. Hopefully just one more commercial break for me, and then I'll be back for the bottom of the 6th and the top of the 7th. All right, it's time to start thinking about who we're going to give the belt to should the Yankees hang on. Right now, I feel like Heel deserves it. Peralta definitely should get some consideration. 1 1/3 innings. And then Voit and Stanton both homered. I don't even know if I have a Peralta belt. I really don't think I do. This could be a team victory. A team belt. Honestly. But that was a great play by Peralta there. It hit him right in the hand. Gets up and fires it. What a play. And he's pumped up. He is voting for the young buck. I think my vote would probably be for Luis Heel. I mean, 4 2/3 shutout innings. Peralta came in with the bases loaded. Yeah, I don't think I have a Peralta belt. I don't think I have his headshot on there. I have to look. Odor swings through a breaking ball. We still have to figure out a way to get through the 7th rather. Chad Green warming up. I'm going to go ahead and put up a poll. And we're just going to go. All right, we put up a poll. So make your voices heard. I'll check it after the game. I tell you what, we need a nuke from Odor right here into the bleachers. Catch one of them hanging breaking balls and put it out there in the right field seats. Big ass fly in here still. Oh, he just missed it. Martinez makes the play. Martinez does not look comfortable in right field. Lori C says, like and subscribe. I appreciate that. Hope you guys enjoy the channel. I work pretty hard on it. Would love for you to subscribe. Luke Voit steps in. 1 for 2 with a home run. Jack Russell says too early for the poll. There's only 3 outs left if the Yankees hang on. It's the equivalent of the bottom of the 8th. This is a 7-inning game tonight. Creeper says Martinez looks how we thought Stanton would look. Yeah, Stanton used to be a dynamic outfielder, and he's picked up right where he left off. I'm still a little bit worried about him getting hurt, but he's been out there for several weeks now and has not gotten hurt. Red Sox fans starting to flood in with the down votes. Look at the scoreboard, Grasshopper. Two-one to Voit. I need a water. Voit swings through a cutter down and in. Andy Pettit special. 2-2. Voigt's beautiful long hair is flowing out of the back of his helmet. Heel so far through 63 votes is running away with the belt voting. 2-2 pitches in the dirt to Luke Voit, 3-2. We really do need a run or two. TC Steele says Phil Rizzuto and Bill White were the best Yankees announcers. One time Phil Rizzuto announced himself as Bill White. Forgot his own name. A. Rothman says this guy takes 10 years to pitch the ball. Three-two pitch fouled away. And this damn fly. I feel like I'm in an episode of Breaking Bad. You guys remember that episode? It was called Fly. Walter White and Aaron Paul, what's his name? Jesse Pinkman, spend the entire episode trying to catch a fly. Jake says, do you think Heel has potential to be a really good starter? I think he already is a really good starter. I've been calling him the real deal all night as Luke Voit strikes out on a fastball down and in. Takes this umpire forever to make a call. That was a strike. I feel like Luke Voit is too selective up there. He needs to be more aggressive. He wants to walk. He doesn't want to hit. Reminder, you can follow me on Twitter at Musings of Derek. I don't tweet a ton, but I tweet sometimes. A lot of pictures of my dogs and stuff. Martine says, favorite Lou Brown on. Oh, yeah, I love this British shit. Oh, 1 pitch to Wade is low. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. 899 says, do you pinch hit for Higgy if Wade gets on? I don't know who the Red Sox have warming in their bullpen. If they have a righty warming, you know what? I do. I pinch hit Gary Sanchez for Higgy, regardless. Wade takes upstairs. Laura says, what's the word on Clint Frazier? His career may be over. He still can't see, and they can't figure out why. So he's been placed on the 60-day IL. And I think we may have seen the last of Clint Frazier as a Major League Baseball player, unfortunately. Come on, Wade, do something inspirational, says Richard. Rays beating the Orioles 10-0 in the top of the 7th. White Sox lead 5-0 over the A's in the bottom of the 4th. Yankees will gain. There'll be, I think, a 3-way tie for first place in the wild card if the Yankees win and Oakland loses. The Yankees will have put themselves in position to be in the playoffs. Good at bat for Wade. He fouls one away. I think Wade needs to use his hips more. He throws his hands at the ball. He doesn't really use those hips very well. Eric C. at a work meeting. I forgot you're on the other side of the world. Is it tomorrow yet over there? Wade hits a slow chopper. He's going to beat that out. That's a base hit. First baseman tried to flip it with the glove. No chance. Base hit for Wade. Mike Bragg says probably something neurological. He had a ton of neurological testing, but they weren't able to figure it out. I mean, the brain is a weird thing. You know, who knows? We don't really know how the brain works that well. You can hold a magnet over a portion of your brain and lose color perception in the left side of your visual field. As we go to another break. God. Another pitching change. Unhinged says that was so inspirational. Eric C. coming to us from the future. It's Wednesday at 9:26 a.m. where he is. Ulysses Leon says, Luis Gil is such an ace. The kid is amazing. He's a stud, man. 0 ERA, what's that? 15 2/3 straight scoreless innings to begin his career. Has any pitcher ever thrown 3 straight shutouts to begin their career? I don't think so. Unreal. His MLB The Show rating next year is going to be bonkers. Bonkers. Hell, this year, maybe. Rob Freeman predicts psychological. So maybe he's like, he thinks he's seeing blurry vision or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm not a doctor. I want him to get well. I want him to be successful. You know what commercial sucks? Is that Cambridge Pavers will make it look like new. I frickin' hate that commercial. And the Limu Emo. Limu Emu. And Doug. I hate those commercials with a passion. Nothing compared to 1877 cars for kids. Makes me want to blow my head off. Brad is even further in the future. Sydney, Australia. Well, good eye, mate. MMS, big fan. I appreciate that. It's weird that people keep saying that. I'm just doing my thing. Trying to have a little fun, you know. I feel like I spend a lot of time in this room. I'm thinking about finding another day job so I can get out of the house for a while and just come home and do baseball stuff in the evenings and on the weekends. There's not a ton of content during the day. I mean, occasionally I do Yankees game day, but I can do that on the weekends. Hirokazu Sawamura in the game. He's 4-1 with a 2.93 ERA. Orioles just folding up camp against the Rays tonight, getting murdered. Higashioka steps in. They did not pinch hit with Gary Sanchez. Would have been a good spot for it. But Higgy can run into one. Tommy Johnson says Major League record for consecutive scoreless innings to start a career is 39. Who was it? I'd be interested to know that. First pitch from Sawamura. Actually, he's going to throw over to first again. And it's time to start booing, fans. Lori C says you don't really want to report to an office. So I've been working from home since 2017, and I'm starting to get cabin fever. Like, I like being at home with my dogs, but if I could find something that's like 10 minutes away, I kind of miss the drive because I used to listen to books and listen to podcasts. It's 1-0 to Higashioka. TC Steele says, when the rosters expand, how many players will be allowed? You'll be allowed to suit up 28 on any given day. Luke Hughes with some crazy news. Oakland pitcher got hit in the head with a line drive and is headed to the hospital. That's scary. That's tough, man. I've had line drives hit back at me, never in the head, but I took one to the chest one time. It's tough. Brad Ziegler had that record. May 31st to August 14th, 2008. Ulysses says, have you tried maybe a gym? I go to the gym every day, baby. I'm just I mean, go to the gym for like an hour, but still like I'm mostly in this room all day long. All right, we're going to go to the top of the 7th. Chad Green will come in. It's going to be Kiki Hernandez, Alex Verdugo, and Xander Bogaerts. Top of the lineup. My cat is just meowing like crazy. Hang on. My cat is just whining like crazy. It's actually my wife's cat. My cat knows better. Eight hits for the Yankees, 5 hits for the Red Sox. Let's check in on the belt voting, shall we? Right now, Luis Gil has 72% of the voting. I think he's running away with it. Voit 5%, Peralta 14%, Stanton 9%. I think we're going to have a winner here. Yanks trying to close this one out. Chris Bassett was the pitcher who got hit, apparently in the face, took a ambulance off the field. Not good. Not good. Derek says, you have Carl a boat. I can't translate that. It's written so poorly. I don't know what that means. Oh, Carl Pavano. Oh, so it's Carl with a C. Says, What's your favorite memory of him as a Yankee? I don't really have memories that many. He threw a shutout, I think, against the Mariners. That was pretty good. I remember watching that late at night. It was long before NYY Recaps was the thing. I was in my old apartment, and I remember watching, and I was listening to John Sterling on the radio while I was watching that game. Cool Rodri says, White Sox 8, Athletics 0, top of the 5th. Appreciate the dono. You are the man. Let's go with the Field of Dreams one. Tom Askew says he is tanked right now. Let's hear it for Tom the Clown. Tanked right now at 9:30 on a Tuesday. All right, Chad Green going for his 5th save in his 9th opportunity. That's a lot of blown saves. First pitch misses by 2.5 miles outside. Not a good sign from him. Martin says, how do you become a Yankee fan? I was just kind of handed Yankee stuff as an infant, and I grew up in it. Nice slider from Green. Actually, a curveball. 1-1. Green has the biggest Adam's apple I've ever friggin' seen. One and one. Hashtag Tom the Clown. 1-1 is another curveball swung on and missed. Rob Freeman says, Tommy the Tank Engine. TC says, can we get Mariano clone? That'd be awesome. One day we'll have cloning. Probably long after Mariano's gone, unfortunately. Somebody get his DNA. It'll be a 1-2 pitch from Green to Hernandez. Outside at 97. It'll be 2-2. This one is popped up. LeMahieu over towards the foul line, and he makes the catch. Went to his knees and made a basket catch. Say hey. 1 out. DJ made the play. That was a tough play. He ran towards the stands and had to pull up. Kind of went to his knees. Never took his eyes off the ball. Used 2 hands and made a basket catch and secured the ball with his bare hand. Really nice play by DJ LeMahieu. Here comes Chad Green to Verdugo. Takes a strike at the knees, 96. Oh, 1 is a ball. One pitch just misses. That looked like a strike to me. Michael P. can't stand Michael K. I want to hear him say the Yankees win, though. Two 1 is a strike at 97. Belt high down the middle. Chad Green 2 outs away. And the Yankees look to sweep a doubleheader and pull into playoff territory. This one is fouled away. Damn fly, I'll tell you what. This fly is trying to screw up my night. Mike Bragg says, you may run like Mays, but you hit like shit. Tom, the hammered guy, he does a great impression of Lou Brown. Swung on and missed. 97 right by him. 2 down. The Yankees are 1 out away. Can they hold on to it? One more. Hashtag uno mas. Wandy Peralta pumped up. I tell you what, I love Nestor Cortez. His personality, his mustache. I love that guy. I hope he's a Yankee for 20 years. One more out to go. It's another tight game. First pitch to Bogarts, 97 off the outside corner. Oh, 1-0. Remember to get your voting in for the belt. Right now, Heel has 70% of the votes. I don't feel like he ran away with it that much. I think Peralta deserves more consideration. 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed, 1-1. Peralta's screaming in the dugout. I love it. He's freaking out. It'll be a 1-1 pitch to Bogarts. Grounded to short. Velasquez scoops, throws, ball game over.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
What a comeback for the Yankees in the standings. All right, we got to update the score here. Yankees win this one 2-0. And we do have a winner for the belt. And his name is Luis Gil. Wow, Yankees came back from 9 games behind the Red Sox and have caught them in the standings. Luis Gil, another scoreless outing. Yankees sweep a double header. Let's hear it for our boys in the Bronx. Yankees win. 68 wins, 52 losses on the season. Second place, working their way up towards first place. I appreciate everybody who joined tonight. This was a ton of fun. Let's go through the box score, shall we? Let's just pull up real quick, and I'll go through the final. Let me just share my screen here. All right, so DJ went 2 for 3. Gardner 0 for 3. Judge 1 for 3. Stanton had that big home run. Gallo 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Davis came in for defense. Odor 1 for 3. Voit 1 for 3 with a home run. 2 strikeouts. Wade 1 for 3. He's up to Tyler Wade is hitting 275 now. Is that right? Tyler Wade's hitting 275? How the hell did that happen? Kyle Higashioka 1 for 2. Luis Gil still sporting a 0 ERA on the season. 0. 4 2/3 shutout innings, 3 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. He's the real deal, folks. Luis, the real deal Gil. Wandy Peralta gets the win in relief. He was fantastic tonight. He deserved a lot more consideration for the belt than the 70-point blowout that he received. Not only did he throw 1 1/3 scoreless innings, he came in with the bases loaded and got it done. And then he also got hit by a line drive and still made the play. Didn't go to the hospital. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding with Bassett. I hope he recovers soon. Chad Green picked up his 5th save of the year. He's got a 3.03 ERA on the year. Nathan Eovaldi, the loss. Nasty Nate, not nasty enough tonight. Congratulations to Luis Gil. Thanks to everybody who joined. I will see you when I see you. I may have to take tomorrow off. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I will see ya when I see ya. Special shout out to the Patreon supporters and anyone else who has supported this channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it the old thumbs up and subscribe for more Yankees content year-round. If you really enjoyed it, check out the Frieze. It's the official podcast of this channel. Or pick up some swag from the Teespring store, link in the description. Thanks for watching.